what's your name and what's your job here?
Well, I'm Bob Cairns, and I coordinate the music here. I run a music workshop on a Wednesday night, and I run rehearsals for bands that form up through the Wednesday night sessions. And I'm usually involved in any shows or any events that get held within the CFS. We've done various shows, like we've done a quiz night for a development project, we've done several parties at the Arts Centre, we've done arts showcase at the community centre, we've done things at the Jack Cain with the Jack Cain kids. We're involved in most local events. The main achievements, I would say, were that we managed to get a music stage set up last year at the Fair Day, which is the first time there's been a music stage set up for quite some time. The Fair Day has in recent years tended to be in decline somewhat, and last year it was decided at the planning meeting that we should try and step it up to get it back to something like it was in times gone by. And one of the things that was missing from the Fair Day over recent years was music, because they didn't have anybody here doing music at for any great length of time. Apart from the Fair Day, we had the tour with the community musical to Coventry and Barnet, which proved a great success. We played in front of an international audience, a reasonably well-versed international audience at a community arts conference in Barnet College, where myself and several others involved in the Arts Centre are doing Higher National Certificate in Public Arts Management. We played in front of representatives for Australia, South Africa, Spain, Portugal, Mexico, Ireland, and various other parts of the UK. A highly successful 3-day conference in actual fact. Well, we have had a certain amount of funding from the CFS Arts budget, but because of the constraints that's put on the arts budget for the CFS, that has been rather limited, which has put us in a position where we've had to go out with the CFS to find funding. We've had funding from the Prince's Trust, we've had funding from the development project, we've had funding from the Regional Council Recreation Department, and we've had several donations for several individuals, which have gone a long way to helping. Fundraising nights, we have run quite a few fundraising nights, which has helped to some extent, but fundraising nights, unless you have the venue and that can cater for a large number of people, then the effectiveness of fundraising nights does tend to be rather limited. But what it can sort of bring about, fundraising nights, I look at them rather as a way of gathering people in rather than gathering funds in. You know, if I can get other people involved, then it can tend to make life much better, the whole thing much better for everyone involved, you know. But fundraising, well, generally fundraising is spent, the better part of the funds, and music equipment does tend to be rather expensive. So what you're talking about is large sums of money rather than the £100 or a couple of £100 that you can raise through fundraising nights and whatnot, which certainly have their place. I mean, they certainly help, but they can't be considered as being a sole funding source, you know. Over the next year, what we've got in mind, we've already got some plans afoot where we intend to make the Fair Day stage, music stage, on a larger scale this year. We hope it to run longer. We have recently managed to form a cooperative with the Triangle Arts Centre in Pilton and another community centre in Livingston, which is doing much the same as we do here with the music. And also a young man down in Musselburgh who's doing a similar sort of project. And we have our initial event taking place at the Triangle Arts Centre in Pilton on the 20th of February this year, where we're going to have a bands extravaganza. There's going to be 5 bands, 2 for Livingston, 2 for Pilton, and ourselves for Craigmillar are going to be taking part. And I've been and spoken to the manager at the Jack Cain Community Wing, and he is all in favour of us trying to set up a return venue so that we can maybe invite all these people over. And we're hoping to build this up so that we can have a large selection of community-based bands, local bands to Edinburgh, all having a crack at playing on this soundstage at the Fair Day. And we're hoping to use that as a foundation to then go on and put on a Christmas show, which we would like, through connections with the Greater Craigmillar Multimedia Group, to have it videoed and recorded and all sorts of advertising and whatnot done through the multimedia side of things. And again, rather than, we found in the past that when you have major events like this, there tends to be a problem when you come to right after the event. If you don't have something to be going on with and working on, then there tends to end up a vacuum where people are going, I know what it would do, you know. So the idea that we had was that we would use these as staging posts towards a major target of celebrations for the millennium, which is only 18 months away. And of course, this such a major event is going to take a lot of planning and a lot of pulling together of, hopefully, a whole host of people from a whole host of disciplines. The way it seems to have happened up to now, we have been running now for 18 months, and most of the time when new people come along, it is through recommendation, which at the end of the day is the best kind of recruitment you can possibly hope to achieve. We have a large number, quite a large number of younger people, and again this is something that we hope to improve on, because the younger people, and I'm talking here about under 14s, they're tomorrow's generation. They're the people that we hope are going to carry on doing what we're doing at the moment.